Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Edoggz Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generation 30 2014 Deluxe Class Rattrap. So let's get the packaging out of the way. So on your left we have the packaging. Inside we have a comic book that is made by IDW. The comic book posts to star the character that comes with it, and to my knowledge they hardly don't. Just a little bit, tiny bit. So on the side, it's not too much going on here. Each of these characters had a number on it. It was a number series they had going on back in those times. But that's what it is. And on the back we have this little picture here. On the top, it's a 0 to 3 for the transformation. It gets a number 2 for that. Now, back in the days, I think it was Robots in Disguise, I believe, that had the levels. I think it was like 1 through 5 or something like that. Cars and Robots did have it as well. 5 was the most difficult to transform. But anyway, we have Rattrap in his robot mode. We have him in his mouse mode, or I should say rat mode in this case. And over here, this says Rattrap. This Maximal spy can infiltrate any area because he is willing to go where no other bot is willing to go. The garbage burrowing through trash and rubble keeps Rattrap out of the line of fire. You can say it's not courageous, but then you probably haven't smelled that trash merge. So that's what it says there. And then we have the little gauge down there, which is the old school gauge without the little red strip that goes across it. And then on this side of the box, there's nothing on the bottom of the box. We have barcodes and things. Now, again, this is a number 3 transformation. And let me just tell you, the instructions don't do it justice because I had to figure it out myself. So here is the figure, and again, this is a Deluxe Class Rattrap. He is a Maximal, and his function is a spy / demolition, if you want to go by both the comic book and the cartoon. So here he is. This is what it looks like. Very nice. I prefer this version over the new one that we have. I really like the colors on it. We have the Maximal symbols on the forearm, which is nice. We have the gimmick right here, which here we can pop out these little grenades that he likes to call pancakes. Or no, I'm sorry, not pancakes. He calls them crab cakes. That's what he calls them, crab cakes. And you can stick these on in his arm. Give that extra feature. I wish we had both sides like that, because in the show he had 2 of them, but that is just a very tiny small nitpick. But this is what it looks like from the front. I'm not going to get all into it. This is what it looks like from the side, and this is what it looks like from the back, and this is what it looks like from this side. And we have that gappage there, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now, since this is a deluxe, this is a substitute, kind of, sort of, for the Transformers, what is it? Masterpiece Primal. And you can stick this in his rat mode, and you can stick this on Primal's back, like in the show. It's a very nice gimmick. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to get a Masterpiece Rattrap. If they do, they'll probably find a way to actually make this whole back piece disappear. But there you go for that. Let's bring in his weapon. So this is his weapon here. It's transparent plastic. You can't really see it unless I have a darker color in the background. But that's what it looks like from that side. And that's what it looks like from this side. Now you can separate these, and you can put them in both his hands if you want. very tough, very tough. And you can have these like that. You can pose it any way you want, or you can take this off, right? Let's do that down. You can put these two together, and the top one, this is the top, and this is the bottom. Plug these two together, and you have a longer gun. So you can actually have them kind of have them pose like that, something like that. But that's what it is. So we're gonna take the gun, put it over to the side. Now articulation, just run through that real quick. Now we do have light piping, but there's not enough light coming from this side. But you just have to believe me. You know, you can tell his eyes glow, right? Now some people have put little LED lights in here. I don't see enough room for this, but you could probably get away with something. The head goes all the way around in a circle, 360 degrees. The face is well painted. Let's see if we can get a close up on it. Now, if you look hard enough, there's a little bit of paint on the eyes. I'm not exactly sure why that is. It's bright now. Ooh, that's too bright. Right. So the arms, let's go on the arms. Now we can go all the way back. If we straighten this arm out, you can go all the way back until it hits his rat feet there, all the way back that way, and we can go all the way back this way till it hits the backpack. And then we have less than 90 on the arm, right? We have swivel at the elbow, but that is also for the transformation. We have a little bit of gimmick right here on the shoulder. If you want to drop the shoulder a little bit, you can do that, but that is for the transformation. We'll pop that back up. Legs could go all the way up, very nice. And we can bring this down on the knee like this. So, and the feet don't move. They're locked into place. Let's see, bring this down. We have swivel at the thigh. We can bring it up on the leg. What else can we do? What else? Going backwards on the leg, that much. That's all you're gonna get until you hit this back panel here, and you're not gonna get nothing on the lower leg. It is what it is. Okay. All right. There's no waist swivel or anything like that. So that's about it. Now transformation. Let's talk about it. The instructions are not clear to me. I had to figure it out on my own. So we're going to ad-lib on the transformation. So we're just totally going to make it up. And I hope if I find like a new way of doing it on the transformation. But we'll see what happens. Right. So what we're going to do first is we want to take care of the head, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take this mouse head, we're going to bring this up and bring this over. Simple, right? We're going to take these shoulders, you're going to bring them down like so, like that. Bring them down like that because we need to move them out of the way, like that. Now these elbows, they do move in both directions, both forwards and backwards. So what we want to do is move it backwards like this, like that. So it's bent backwards, and we want to turn it around this way. So these grenades should be pointing towards your direction. Same thing on the other side. Bring this around, and let's see, is that pointing in the right direction? No, that's not pointing in the right direction. So we want to point it this direction. So it should be like this. It should be bent backwards like that. Just to get that ready. All right. We're going to work our way down to the feet. So we're going to take the mouse feet. We're going to bring this down. And we want to take the metal feet, if you will. And we're going to bring this up like that. So this is going to be, we're going to take the front shin of the leg up like this. And as you can see, there's like a groove here. And it's pinned in on the side. So we need to bring that up like that. So it should be something like this. You should have something like that. We're not finished. We're just getting stuff ready. So we're going to take the mouse feet on this side, bring this down. Take the metal feet, bring this up. And you're going to follow the same groove here. And you want to bend right there. Like that. So you should have something like this now. Right. I want to make sure everything is in the right position. Right. So everything. So these elbows again. That's one touch on these again. The hand should be upside down. All right. So the lower leg, very easy. You want to get in here. You want to split these apart. If I can get a clean shot to it, you want to split these apart. Right. And you want to take this piece. You want to bring it over. If you didn't see it, let me see if I could try to get it a better angle. All right, so we want to split this apart. Bring this back like that. All right, so we got the mouse feet ready to go. Right. So next we want to bend here. We have to go on the inside. So you want to bend this piece, right? And as you're bending it, you have to move the outer leg like so. We're going to move the outer leg like this. And we're going to bend at this piece right here. And this should fall into a groove on the side. It should. Same thing on the other side. We're going to move this outwards. And we're going to bend right here. And since this is already done, we just have to find the groove. So we're going to bring this, and it's going to fall into this little groove right here. Like that. Right? Alright, so we're just going to clean this up a little bit. Right? So now, what we need to do, we need to bring these in like this, like that. Okay, we're going to focus on the back panel. Very easy. We're going to bring back panel, slide it back. Oh, sorry, let's slide that forward real quick. We're going to take this panel right here. We got to get this out of the way first. Right? And then we slide that panel back. Right? And all of this should collapse into play. Right? Move the head out of the way. Move that back, and that's good to go. Right? So now what we have to do is we have to put this inside of this area right here. And two, we need to slot, take this piece right here, and we have to put it in between this leg piece right here. Little leg right there. Right. Hopefully it clipped in. If not, we'll fix it later. Do the same thing on this side. All right. So all of this should be good to go. Right? So now with the arms, let's focus on those right now. And they pretty much, they swing in. Right? And they're going to fall into this cavity underneath the shin. And pretty much bring these in, fold them down. Now, actually, matter of fact, I got it on the wrong side. This should be like this. This plastic piece should be facing up, to be honest with you. And do the same thing on this side. Bring this in, slide it across, and you kind of just fit it into that groove. Right? Now the side pieces are easy, so all they do is they collapse. You're not gonna see it, but they're on these little things right here, right inside of here, and they just simply you flip these up like so. The side panels, you bring this down, and you kind of just wiggle them into place. I'm making some adjustments here, and same thing on this side. You're going to bring this down and over like that. Make sure all of these are clipped in. Make some adjustments there. Put that in there. Make sure all of that is good to go. Oh, this one's not plugged in. Make sure all of this is good to go. Bring these arms down. Bring this arm up. Alright, that seems to be good. Push that in there, bring this foot out. Bring this foot out. Now, what we have to do here, we have to make a tiny adjustment because the leg is in the wrong place. Like so. Same thing on this side. Make a little bit of adjustment. Like that. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Alright, we take this gun, we pop it in here. Make sure all of this is good to go. And there you have in his rat mode. So that's what it looks like. Let's bring down the mouth just a little bit. Right. So here he is in his rat mode. Very nice. This does a better job than the small core class one that we got now. So that's what he looks like from the side. That's what it looks from the back. The other side, top view if you need it, from the front and underneath. The only thing he has is visible head syndrome right there. What can you do? Yeah, very nice, very nice. And again, he should be a deluxe class figure. I don't think core class does him justice in that category of core class. His mouth can move up, can open, and you still have that movement right there, like he's eating something. So yeah, there you go. And let's bring it in his box to close out the video. And there you have it. So I hope you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful in some sort of way. I hope I cleared up the transformation a little bit in my video. If I have done a good job, please let me know by giving it a like, or you could just drop me a comment in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I surely need it. If we get to 700, we'll go back to doing Tobot figures. There's about 6 characters that we need to do. And let's see what's coming up next in the video. We're going to be doing a comparison between X9 and the Covert Agent Ravage. We're going to be doing that. So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff with the Ravage in the next video, so please stay tuned for that. And I just want to say thank you for watching, and have a good holiday, and have a good new year. Goodbye, and thank you again.